Yo, what's good, gamers? Welcome in. How we doing? I'm gonna be so honest. I probably shouldn't be streaming tonight. I had a terrible day, dude. Like, it was gnarly. My day, gnarly. Just legitimately terrible. I left y'all kind of on potential as to whether or not I'd be live, but I didn't think the dentist thing would be that big a deal. Oh my god. It was easily the worst experience I've ever had at a dentist. It was pretty crazy. We'll talk about it. We'll do story time later. But it was wild. Nostalgia, thank you for the 18 months. Golly. It's a long time. I will be slightly less animated. I can move my mouth again. Backstory. I was numb up like into the temple, my face, like my eyeball was numb from Novocaine. To the back of my head, like past my ear. I don't know where they were aiming that stuff, but like god damn. It was nuts. What's up, Joe? How many teeth did they steal? None. I had 4 fillings done at the same time, which I was told they were like relatively superficial. And you guys know about the other one that was like a borderline root canal situation. That one got taken care of already. So I was like, oh, okay, this won't be a big deal. It's just like a couple little guys. I'm convinced my dental genetics are busted. More busted than my busted mouth. But yeah, I got, dude, they overjuiced me on Novocaine, I think. I've never had it to the point where like I couldn't feel my forehead, you know what I mean? Like it was pretty crazy. I think I could pretty much move everything again. I think it all wore off within the last like hour or so. But dude, my jaws are killing me, bro. Everything hurts. So, for record, we're gonna keep this one live on the channel. A lot of my live streams I hide because YouTube's recommendations are really weird. They like recommend 2-year-old live streams, stuff like that. So we're gonna stay fairly concise. I don't know that I have a 4-hour marathon or anything like that in me tonight anyway. So we're getting in, we're playing some heroes. Tomorrow we'll be live with some nostalgic Halo gameplay that we are starting up on Saturday mornings. And I'm hoping that my face doesn't putz out on me tonight. That's my hope. My jaws are killing me, bro. I probably should have waited to do this tomorrow, but I didn't want to wait. I didn't want to wait. I'm impatient. I'm impatient. I'm in pain. Everything freaking hurts. Let me notify Discord. That's probably... Oh, Lord. All right. Quick update. Thank you, Elra. I appreciate that. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. There's no shot I can drink tonight. There's just absolutely no shot. After the illness last night, and then the the assault that I underwent this afternoon, there's no way. It ain't happening, folks. Catch me on that winter Gullveig grind. I don't think it's gonna happen tonight. Maybe. Hold on. Maybe if I just take like an ounce and I sip at it. You know what I mean? Like maybe that'll be fine. It's probably fine to drink after getting dental work done, right? Can you drink an ounce of whiskey after getting a piercing, tattoo, drunk? I think that defeats the a filling. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Google's telling me not to do that. It's best to wait 24 hours. All right. There's a Babin Dental article. Oh, yeah. I had to wait 24 hours. Yeah. I gotta wait 24 hours. Okay. Nope. Bad for the filling. Good to know. Bad for the fillings. Hey, we learned something tonight. That was a concern that I thought of last minute. I was like, I've been trying to drink everything through a straw, just to be safe. 'Cause it just sucks. Oh boy. Anyway, hello everybody, welcome in. How's it going? We're there. We're here. I have some update to share with you all. We are sub 50. And look, not a single misplaced. I pulled everybody out of reserves. I put a lot more back in. Still no word on if they're expanding reserves or barrack space. But I think there's only 40 left. Literally have 40 left. So like we're getting there, bro. We're almost there, man. Very cool, very exciting. I don't know how many do I have now. Oh yeah. We got a ton of cab flowers again. Crazy amount of cab flowers. Very cool. I did a lot of those while I was at the dentist office. The appointment took 3 hours. I didn't actually have work start getting done until like after 2 hours. Like it was pretty nuts. Is there anything I need to do today? Oh, chat, I thought of a I can't do it tonight or probably anytime terribly soon. But I thought of a fun stream idea where we try and build like a more juiced up legendary Micaiah team, because that's where the most of our favor is anyway. Right? And we marathon until we hit max favor. Which isn't really that far. I thought it was up to 7,000, to be fully transparent with you. But 6K is also still kind of a lot. Because we're a good 1,800 off. But I thought about maybe doing that during the winter when I have PTO and stuff. You know what I mean? Because there is a slight lull in content, like immediately following the release of like the first new book chapter. Because then we get to like a bunch of special bangers and all that stuff. You know what I mean? But I thought about maybe doing that. So we'll see. But I gave her Comet and such. Did I give her anything else new? No. Oh, I gave her a little finish, but she's not going to use that. She's going to use her B skill. Yeah. Oh, I prepped her to get Aria. I just haven't given it to her yet. I thought Aria might be a better option for an A skill. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. That's future me situations. Where's Goal Squad? Do I even have? All right, circles there. I also have Gullveig up here. I don't have a signed thing like I do for Rhea. Unfortunately, tragically speaking. All right. So we got 1,000 orbs. A lot of orbs. I don't want to use them all. But this will be quick. We'll be in and out under 600. I'm going to break a record tonight. Trust. My day has been so terrible, it can't get worse. Like, we're good. Trust. Gotta be okay. I don't really know that I care that much about Shez. Because I think the main thing is lookout smog, but like I find building daggers so boring anyway. Creed is cool. I'll probably roll a little bit on green. Yunaka's also kind of chill. Like that would be cool, but it's not really required. You know, I may roll green and red in early raid up, or at least pre-spark. Just see what we get. But the main priority is this, obviously. You know, I'm the Gullveig guy, after all. That's what they tell me. What they've thrust upon me. Yeah. So, like, it's pretty much... I'm hoping at some point I get somebody I'm really jazzed about that is not red or colorless. Because, like... It seems like that's all we're after. But I would like to keep at least like 200 orbs back to get some dragon upgrades in the inevitable upcoming new heroes banner. Whenever that may be. Could be days from now. Could be longer than that. We'll never know. All right? I mean, we will know. We'll know pretty soon. So, fingers crossed this goes very smoothly. Okay. And honestly, I get a read here. We're good on reads. A free Gullveig would have been really awesome. Tragically not the case, though. Can I get a read for my troubles? That doesn't have to be a 5-star. Cathed off the bat. Cathed right off the bat, bro. Crazy. All right, y'all want to hear about my dentist experience? So, to start, I was supposed to have all this taken care of on Monday. It is now Friday. I went in Monday. Got there about 20 minutes after my appointment was supposed to start. They come out and tell me that the dentist is stuck at the mechanic. It'll be at least half an hour. I told you the day can't get worse. We're only going up from here, bro. It's only uppies. No downies. Only uppies, bro. I'm telling you. Only uppies. I'll burn 3 for a Shez. Since I'm already back to square zero. So, supposed to have it taken care of Monday. Stuck in the mechanic. It'll be at least half an hour wait. I'm like, I know how car stuff goes, okay? Like, if you're stuck in the mechanic, you are at the whims of just so much misfortune. Because car stuff is the worst. We all know this. So I'm like, okay, I'll reschedule. So they bumped me in for 11 o'clock on Friday, just today. I go in, I get in, I go back. They're like, we're gonna take care of 4 fillings today. Quick backstory: I had 1 really bad cavity and like 4 not so bad cavities after not going to the dentist for several years because of A, the global pandemic, and B, I take exceptionally good care of my teeth. I floss, I brush, I rinse daily, sometimes twice. Okay. Have I pulled a Boyd before? Wait, is this the first time Boyd? Oh god, if I could be more animated, I would, but my jaws are killing me. Yo, first time Boyd. Oh god, that's more heroic ordeals I have to do now. F. Oh well. Life finds a way. So I go back, they're like, hey, we're gonna take care of 4 cavities. I'm like, how long do you think that will take? I'm told we have you booked for 2 hours. But there's only one doctor here And I was like, it is my dentist doctor person, right? Like, and they're like, yeah. And I was like, okay. And they said he'll just have to go and do like hygienist checks, so it may take a little bit longer in between. I'm like, okay, well, that's fine. That's whatever. Rule number one about like any kind of doctor's visit: if they are going to have their hands like inside of you in some capacity, you don't want to get them upset. Okay, you don't want to say something that will upset them or make them angry. You just be very complacent, be very chill. Okay. I personally, if someone's doing work on my face or whatever, I want them to be in a good place of clarity and no stress. So I'm like, that's chill. Keep in mind, I'm a very high anxiety individual. Okay. This is the first time I've gone into a place with other people and have not had a face covering of some kind. I have been masked up since 2020, bro. Because like illness, anxiety is a big thing for me. So I'm back there for about half an hour, 45 minutes. I'm just sitting there. I have the hygienist come in and put like some like numbing gel. It's like Oragel or something. And mind you, it's upper, lower, lower. Like it's very appropriate for the work to be done in the shape of an L on my face, because that's what the entire day felt like. So I'm in there and I'm waiting. She comes in, puts that stuff in, and another like half hour goes by, and she comes back and she's like, "Hey, do you want me to take the gauze out?" Only uppies, bro. Only uppies, I'm telling you. Only. We can fix that. That's chill. That's chill. That's chill, bro. That's chill. That's one. Uno. Uno. Give me a read, because I'm greedy. Please. A Ross. It's kind of like a read. Oh. Yeah, I'll pull. For a lull, the speed defense, yeah, I'll roll for that. Yeah, I think so. As long as it's not a rye. So she comes in, takes the gauze out, because it's like full of spit. You can't really swallow when you have the gel in your mouth, because like then it'll make your throat all numb, and like that's probably not a good time for anybody. So I was like getting up and like kind of like spitting in the sink that's next to me, periodically throughout all of this time. So within the course of like an hour, I've sat down in the chair in the back, and I've had gauze taken out of my mouth. That's the first hour. And I'm like, I'm booked for 2 hours, bro. Like, what? Half my time is done. So that's when I start to get a little like nervous potentially, because I'm like, wow, okay, this is really this is really dragging on a little bit longer than I had maybe anticipated. So after that first hour, obviously I've had a bunch of like Oragel spit in my mouth, so my whole tongue and everything's numb, because it's no longer localized to my, my cheek pocket places. We take those. I will upgrade you for free. Okay, well, that's a little... That's what trait fruits are for, brother. Let's freaking go. So, whole mouth is numb. Another half hour ish goes by, and he comes in to like do the Novocaine at that point. And I'm like, okay, we're schmoovin'. Great. It's been 90 minutes. Pops the Novocaine in. I assume they're probably going to wait like 15-ish minutes. Because the other thing that I'm thinking of in my head throughout all of this... Ooh, okay, this is not exactly what we wanted. The other thing in my head that I'm thinking of is like, I've done this before. I did it like a week or two ago. I know the order of procession here, so I know what should be coming next, and yada yada. And last time, I had about 20 minutes to let the Novocaine do its thing, right? Another, like, probably half hour goes by after they put, or after the dentist put the Novocaine shots in, which he was not gentle. The first thing I noticed about the second experience is that despite knowing I'm a high anxiety individual, and that this whole process was uber stressful for me, the first time they were very patient and gentle. The second time, not so much. The second time, it was open your mouth wider. That tone. And I'm like, oh, okay. Sure. So, this is going to get a little graphic, so apologies in advance. But the shots were going into the back of my jaw, like back here, and then angled and pushed forward. I don't know how needles work like that, but it was maybe one of the more painful things I've experienced at a dentist. Okay. Now, this was exacerbated by the fact that Asbro did this once, twice, thrice. Okay. He was hitting beneath my gums the molars back there on the way in and out. And I feel queasy just even mentioning it, to be honest. Cause it, brother, let me tell you, when the tooth gets hit with a needle, when it's not used to even seeing the light of day, you feel it. Okay. And it's not pleasant. So that happened. And I was like, okay. And I know that the shot is like the worst part. Because after you get through the shot, you can't feel anything. The doy, you can't feel anything. But I did note that these shots of Novocaine this time around was different than when I had it applied the first time. So now I'm like, okay, this is getting a little bit weird. I don't have a lot to compare and contrast anymore. Uh-oh. About 40 minutes goes by. We're well into the 2-hour time block at this point. Okay, like I should have been out the door by now. And presumably... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. I got distracted. It's fine. For you, Naka? No. Seth, even better. Presumably he's going in and doing all this stuff, right? But it occurred to me after the fact, when I was given all of the possible times, there was a large chunk in the afternoon that was missing between like 12:30 and 2. Take that for what you will. But in the 3 times I had to schedule appointments, that time block was never available. So in the aftermath, I'm like, oh, perhaps lunch. perhaps lunch is where he was. So I'm 2 hours deep. I have shots all throughout my face. I'm feeling the numbness like into my chin area, and my tongue is just blasted. Okay, there's no hope in there. So I'm like, okay, this should be fine. He comes back, probably close to like the 2 hour 15-minute mark since touchdown, if you will. And he like pokes around a little bit. And you're like, can you feel that? And I can feel the dental pick hitting my lower gums. Right? And so I'm like, yeah, I felt that a little bit. He immediately grabs more Novocaine, bop, bop, in again, hitting molars again. So basically round 2 of the first experience. And I'm like, well, damn. He did it to the upper part, and I was like, I feel pressure, but I don't really feel like a poke. I don't feel the prick of the dental pick thingy. And so he shoots me up in the bottom again, and then he starts drilling in the top. Problem is, I feel the drill. And I have taken cavities without numbing agent before because I'm super stressed out about like medications, and I have a lot of allergies and intolerances, fun fact. So I never know what will help the experience and what will potentially kill me. So I like to err on the side of caution. So as a youngster, I basically took service cavities without any kind of Novocaine. So I was just kind of dealing with it. I was like, oh, I've been here. I've done that before. But then he goes like wicked deep. And I'm like, okay, this is not surface. This is not surface. So I make a noise. Like a, And he pulls back. He stops. And he's like, do you feel any of that? And I say, yeah. Immediately more Novocaine. Boom, 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 up through the tooth, between the teeth, into the gum. And then immediately goes back to drilling. I can't feel anything. And I'm like, wait, this is how he did it last time. Why was he jamming in and then into the, because it was this one last time and this one also. So it was the same tooth, just on the other side this time, and this one wasn't as bad, allegedly. I saw the x-ray, bro. There was a vast difference. Which is why I'm like, okay, this is probably not an issue. This is a non-issue. Don't be a weenie and just take it. No. So he's back to drilling again. I have now taken what I'm pretty sure I counted 7 shots of Novocaine. Just in various places on my face. I can no longer feel anything. Literally nothing. All I get is like a mild sense of pressure when something's being pushed or touched. Like I don't feel anything anymore. As time went on, the numbness would actually creep up towards my temple. Like it was beyond my eyeball. I have never had Novocaine mess me up to the point where it's like I had a Botox injection in my forehead, bro. It was perhaps one of the more gnarly experiences I've had with Novocaine. It even went so far back as to like the back of my head, and my right ear was also numb. My nose was numb. I could have taken on a UFC fighter and not known what was happening to my face. Okay, that's where I was at this point. So he's rustling around. He's doing them all step by step, right? So he's drilling out, and then he's filling, and then he's polishing. Like, that was the process. Okay. So he drills everything out. Keep in mind, I'm here for at least 2.5 hours at this point. I'm not really getting rinsed. I'm not really having any like saliva removed. So I'm also just kind of like trying not to choke on the spit that's coming down the back of my throat. Okay. I'm trying not to gurgle. Because there's a live drill in my mouth and I don't know where my tongue's at. I'm just trying not to choke and also have my tongue pierced in the process. Okay. Again, same dentist, wildly different experience second time around. So I feel like maybe he was just a little bit stressed out by being the only dentist there and like running around doing stuff, which I'm sympathetic to. I get it. I worked retail. I've been understaffed. I know what that's like. Not on the same level, because dentist office different from Walgreens, but like, you know, I understand the plight. I get the struggle. After drilling everything out, he leaves. He gets up and leaves. And then the hygienist lady, non-dentist, but also dentist helper person, is like, do you want me to sit you up while you wait? And I'm like, no. In my head, I'm thinking, I have a mouthful of holes right now. What do you mean, wait? Shouldn't you be putting stuff in it? Because me, I'm always thinking like, oh, there's the what possibly the lovely part of OCD. What possibly is airborne that could I be ingesting and infecting me right in this very moment? So I'm like, oh, cool. I'm just gonna get a bunch of stuff in my teeth, and I'm gonna get infections and die. Awesome. Which I probably not gonna happen. Knock on wood. So he was gone for another 20 minutes. I still got a mouthful of spit. Okay. And I'm just laying in the chair, bro. Because where am I gonna go? I got a mouthful of holes, brother. Like, I can't. It's not like I could just dip and come back Tuesday, you know? So he comes back. He puts the fillings in. And like one of the other worst experiences with just like dental work in general, because I'm like very acutely aware of like smells and things. The smell of the filling stuff. I don't know exactly what it is. But it's a very like bitter, pungent smell. And then the taste of it on top of that, it's just not good times. So I'm going through all that, right? At the same time, as he's like drilling and stuff beforehand, he's like bopping the handle of the drill in and around my mouth. Like I can feel it hitting my other teeth. I'm hearing the noise. Right? Just very rash things that are happening. As he's putting like the little metal pieces on my tooth as like, I'm assuming it's like a cast type situation for the filling stuff. He's like dropping some of them on my face as he's taking them out after they've set it with like the UV light. It all just feels wickedly reckless and rushed. Which, when you're having your mouth work done, typically not something that you want to be feeling. You know, you want to assume that they're taking their time with you. Number 2. We got at least one pre-spark. We got everybody that we low-key kind of wanted. Even though I technically needed two Yunakas. But that's alright. We're in a good place at 40 pulls so far. 200, less than 200 orbs in, 160-ish orbs in. We got 2 Gullveigs. We got a Yunaka, we got a Hreed. We're living our best life right now. Only uppies. So he's banging around, he's dropping stuff. Like, it is a bit of a nightmare. Okay. I'm wearing a hat, right? As he's working, he's like pushing on the brim of my hat. And it's like off of my head at this point. Didn't adjust it, by the way, which I was personally offended by. Oh, God. This is my nightmare. Pause. 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 Okay, we're fine. See, once you get past 4% and you don't see the right color, you get a little bit... uh-oh. Get a little bit anxious. So it's just a lot of, like... It's a very different experience second time around. And then after he's done, he's telling me, like, all right, you're all set. We'll just see you for your next cleaning. No, like, do you have any questions for me? Anything you want to follow up on? He's, like, saying this as he's, like, out the door. He's giving his end game wrap up as he's taking off his gloves and walking out the door. And the whole time, I'm being very generous with the thought of, like... Oh, you hate to see that. Oh, you hate to see that, though. Succotash. Alright, well... We'll try for a Yunaka for father. When one door closes, another one opens, gamers. Remember that. Should we try for a Shez? Just for the heck? Nah, it didn't work. That never worked, though. What do you actually have? You have our tribal? You do have our tribal. Alright, well. It's 3 orbs. I should have stopped after the Yunaka. That's on me. That's my mess up, bro. That's my mess up. So I've been giving him the benefit of the doubt this entire time. Because I'm like, you know, he's got a lot. He is shouldering the entire practice today on a Friday. I feel for that. Now, mind you, this is the same place that did not call and give me a heads up saying that my dentist was also stuck at a mechanic 5 days prior. So, in my view, I am giving them a lot of charitability here. Okay? I'm giving a lot of charitability here. I'm not getting a lot in return. As I'm leaving, the hygienist is walking me out, which, slight backstory on this, every time he would get up to leave, she would, like, throw a slight look his way. Like, she was kind of annoyed for me, and I think she knew that I was trying to be chill throughout all of it. You know? But she was walking me out. Bro, my dentist went into the next room over, and there's another guy in the chair on the dental work side, not the clean and check side. Okay, so the bad side, the one you don't want to be on. So presumably he's going to do some more, like, fillings or, you know, something. And he's yucking it up. And I'm like, where was the merriment here? What? Perhaps it was his first time as well, and he was trying to lure him into a false sense of, oh, I'm going to be really nice to you the first time, but the second time, I'm going to fuck you up. So I don't think my dentist fucks with me, bro. I just don't think he does. And I don't know why. Possibly autism, I'm not sure. But I tried to be very pleasant. I tried, at no point did I ever complain. I tried to have a moderately pleasant look on my face. I couldn't control most of the muscles at that point, And then I'm out there. I dropped $500 for all this, by the way. Because, like, what even is insurance for at this point? The icing on the cake after all this is, bro got my tongue with the GD drill. We got home, and like after a couple hours after the Novocaine stuff started to wear off, I asked Jen, I was like, hey, can you, like, it feels like my tongue is like bleeding or something. Can you check it? And there's like a little circle on the tip of my tongue. So he also nicked my tongue with the drill, dude. So just a lot of carelessness, recklessness going on in what is ultimately like a pretty vulnerable place that's meant to be touched gently. So I don't know, man. It was like, I told Jen, I was like, look, I'll go back for like a cleaning or something. I don't know if I would have work done there again. You know what I mean? It was overall a very traumatic experience. Probably the worst dental experience I've had, bar none. And the crazy thing is, I felt the whole time very confident going in. Because I was like, oh, I had huge work done the first time. All of these are like baby town frolics. This should be so much easier. And it was just so much worse. It was just so much worse. By the time I actually left, by the way, and dropped half a rack, 3.5 hours. In what otherwise should have been presumably a 2-hour appointment. And like the crazy thing is, I know I've said the crazy thing is like multiple times now, but if I didn't mention it before, when I asked how long it would take, I did follow up with the hygienist being like, well, like, I can space them out if we'd rather. Because, like, I was down to get this one filled later and then just to have the right side of my face messed up. But they were like, no, we can get all 4. And I was like, okay. This was after she was like, he's the only one here today, so like it might take a little bit longer. So like even then, I was trying to be accommodating. After I've had to reschedule twice, after not being informed that there would be delays and yada yada. And I'm just like, bro, they know I'm high anxiety. Why are they doing this? Because the worst part, I think, throughout the whole process was just the random leaving and not knowing when they were supposed to come back. So that stuff could get taken care of, So yeah, ultimately now my jaw's like really hurting. And I'm hopeful, I'm inspired that I don't have to ever have any of that happen again, frankly. Because just in absolutely, like, I think I just have bad teeth genes or something. Because as I've said, I'm pretty meticulous when it comes to like taking care of all that stuff. I had braces, I had a palate stretcher, I had all kinds of stuff as a teenager. You know, so like that, the whole oral care stuff, that was, no pun intended, drilled into me at a very young age. You know, I think I don't know why my teeth just suck. I guess. So, as I said at the beginning of all of this, hard to be mad about that. Hard to be mad about that, but like time and place, you know what I mean? Of course we're at 4% too. Of course we'd be at 4% too. Alright, it's not worth the shiz. It's not worth the shiz. Meanwhile, Jenna does nothing, has never had a cavity. And like, legitimately, I told her, like, I love you. However, I friggin' hate you. Like, I'm so bitter towards people who have to do nothing to their teeth. And they're just always fine. I want RNG in life like that, man. It sucks. Anyway, that's my dentist story. I think I disassociated throughout most of it. I'm sure that will be the topic of therapy in 2 weeks when I have my session with my doc. But like, God, I think this experience was legitimately so bad that I'm gonna start journaling. I'm gonna start journaling to reflect my feelings, and hopefully never experience something like that again. So if you're not taking care of your teeth, folks, take care of your teeth. It's also good for your overall health, by the by. It's just good practice. It's good things to have. You know what the crazy thing is? For the 5th time now, I didn't have to interrupt that story as much as I thought I would. Because we have been getting absolutely bent over on Gullveig Pulse. We're starting to hit that point where I'm feeling a little bit angsty about it. We're about 300 orbs in. We've only pulled technically 1 Gullveig. We've lost 50-50 twice now. Which I think is still technically getting a colorless 5-star every like 100 orbs or so. But do you not just report that guy for real? I like the reason that we went to that practice is they're like renowned. They are well known and like highly recommended by people with like dental work anxiety. Like they're supposedly very accommodating. Which I did feel that way the first time I went. And then the second time I went, third time around. Well, actually, you know what? Not the first time I went. The first time I went for a dental cleaning, and they did the x-rays, and then they found all the stuff that needed to be done. My hygienist as he was taking the x-rays, after taking the one that was like pretty bad, went, oh. And I'm like, okay, that doesn't sound good, frankly. And he goes, I'm gonna take another one. We're not gonna charge you for it though. And I'm like, I pay for these by the click? Like what? Huh? Oh god, that's another 50-50 loss, bro. Put me in hardcore Minecraft and send a creeper my way. I am so freaking done, dude. Ugh. Anyway, he was like, yeah, that's a huge cavity. And I was like, that's new. Thank you for letting me know, sir. Appreciate it. And Jen's experience was just so nice. Everything was so pleasant. Okay. We are officially under the benchmark of hitting a plus 10 in 100 orbs per fiver. So we're going to need to crank it up a notch or two here. I also need to think about, in a doomsday scenario like this. Boy. It's got to be red, right? Red has to be the least likely. Red has to be the least likely, right? Thank you, bloated 3 stars. God love you. One is better than none. That's what they say. Determining what's worse, the dental experience or the summon session? Yeah. Amen to that. My wisdom teeth were coming in sideways. I ended up getting them removed by a Navy doctor when I was in the Marine Corps. Oof. Yeah, that sucks. I don't envy that. I think dental work in general just kind of sucks. Am I brave for saying that? I think dental work in general just kind of sucks. I think most medical procedures kind of suck. I was definitely not expecting the price tag. But unironically, my deductible is like 500. And apparently it's like $100 a cavity filled, so I was like, what is the purpose of insurance again? It's November. It's just now kicked in. Interesting. You have to replace crowns every 5 to 10 years? Do you really? Oh my god. Bro, that would suck. I don't know anything about... I've only ever had fillings. I've never... Knock on wood. Bless. Never had to have anything beyond that again. I think the only uptick in this entire process is that now I have very little anxiety of going to get my eyes checked. Like, I've done the doctor thing. I've had blood taken. That was a freaking nightmare. Even though the experience itself was like probably as flawless as it could have been. You know? I went and did the dental thing. That one, that's rough. That was rough. The dental one, that was rough. Eye exam, gotta not be a big deal at this point. There's no shot it's worse than what I went through today, which was basically like oral assault, is how I would describe it. I think we'd be better off having just letting Donkey Kong go at my mouth with a freaking barrel or something. Oh boy. Okay. Please be a 3-star. Please no smoke. No smoke. Four. Oh, thank God. Okay. Bonanza DK being a dentist. I know, right? That's happy thoughts, right? One more. Oh, thank God. Yeah, the thing I hate about the optometrist is when they put like the dilation drops in your eyes. I don't mess with those. That feels weird. I do not mess with that. I hate it like a lot. Oh no. God. Okay, please, 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 please. Oh, thank God. Brother. Brother. This is giving me anxiety. I'm back at the dentist chair right now. Please just give me a Gullveig. Please just give me a Gullveig. This might be the first Gullveig I don't plus 10. Full transparency. I'm so cooked. I'm actually so cooked, bro. Ow, fuck. I'm at the point where like my face can be a little more animated, but it hurts. Because I had 7 needles jammed into my skull earlier today. Okay. Oh God, I don't know what to pick. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Okay. The relaxing fall-themed lo-fi is not helpful, by the way. I tried to pick something calming. Son of a bitch. Okay. 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 Come on. Our 14th poll was a Gullveig. It's been nothing since. Maybe I needed Gullveig in the 4th slot. Maybe that's what the problem was. Okay. I like that result a lot better. We may not have one here, but at least there were options. That makes me feel better. Hey, yo, hold up. Hey, yo, hold up. Hold up. Hold up. I think we unlocked something. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Hey, yo, wait. Oh, fuck my life. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. You know what? For 7.5%, give me a Shez. Why not? There it is. What's one more heroic ordeal? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You said the F word. I've dropped the F word multiple times today. Welcome to KCB After Dark. Population, all of you people. Nintendo's never gonna sponsor me anyway. It's chill. Ain't no shot I'm getting in the ambassador program, okay? I've talked too much shit on their games. They would be asking me to do some deletions, okay? I mean, probably Hreeds, no? Dragon flowers? Yeah. Dragon flowers are good. That's not Hreed. That's not even close. I would have appreciated at least a second Gullveig out of all that, but you know what? I got one. I think I really just off rip, like really? Do I look like Oblivion Knight trying to summon Elincia? Like, what is happening right now? What are we doing here? What are we doing with this? No shade to Oblivion. I love that dude. But he had some terrible luck that round. Okay, so we've gotten 3 Gullveigs, right? And we have burned almost half of our orbs. I feel that this is not going to end well. This is not going to end well. This is definitely going to end poorly. I said only uppies earlier. I meant only uppies for like the first 20 minutes, evidently. Because it's been very downhill. Dude, Cullis is butt. Cullis is actually butt. Even when you hit non-focus, like, it's not helpful. You know? At least red or green have an option for being helpful. Now you can build a really cool staff bow unit. Yeah. Yeah, that does sound like something that could exist potentially somewhere. God, if I see this dude one more time, this Brady guy, one more time. Who would I want to see on the new heroes? I honestly, oh my God, it doesn't really matter, honestly. Like, I'm pretty much in it for the Arcane Dragon. Like, that's, I want to give that to many things. But I probably won't have the many things option. So probably just Reyes, ultimately. I think it's probably gonna be that new Arcane Dragon character from Tempest Trials and Shadows. I genuinely believe it's gonna be Shadows. Because I think they need to pump that game. Because as someone who was like kind of hyped on that Coronal, I keep forgetting to play the game, bro. I forget that it exists, man. Oh wait, she has Comet? Okay, I'll go for that. I forgot she had Comet. I guess if no colorless, since we have a second Yunaka now. We roll maybe Shez and then Reed. With our 500 remaining hours. How do you pronounce the new character's name? Vanitas? I don't remember even how it's spelled. Wiki. Faye. I think it's probably Vanitas. Like Veritas. Would be my guess. Because that would be Latin. And the etymology of Vanitas is a genre of memento mori, which is also Latin. And it has the Latin root vanity. So that's what the etymology says. But it is very Latin coded. And it would be toss in Latin. Oh. Van or Von? It's probably Von. Vanitas. It's probably a long A. But I mean, I don't know. I hearken back. Yes, fucking finally, bro. Yes. Yes. It's about damn time, brother. Freaking A, man. I would take a celebratory drink right now. If only I could. What is that, like 1 win out of 4? We only have to lose 50-50s 4 times in a row to get one. That's a joke, by the way. I'm not trying to invoke anything there. GG's for Gullveig. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. At least you're not... Dude, I'd be hammered at this point. Low key, I would be under the desk at this point. And I got pretty high tolerance, man. My bloodline, we got bad teeth. Really good at holding down liquor, though. But even this would push me past the point of like, that'd be crazy. True, we didn't lose a focus charge, and we got a Shez to boot. Not that that really mattered to me, but like, we got everybody from the banner now, so that's fun. Does anybody even want F? Does anybody even want Creed's A skill? Because I feel like they kind of don't. And the fact that they put it on a 4-star seasonal tells me that it's probably not going to be widely necessary anywhere. Some Novocaine? Oh, God. Oh, I'm starting to feel like 2 sensitivity up here now. And the worst part is, like, the filling, it still feels like kind of rough. But, like, eventually it'll smooth out. Ugh. I hate the textures and the tastes and the smells and the... it's terrible. It was a terrible experience. Overall. But, like, it's good for my health or whatever, so it's fun. We were doing... Yeah. Frozen yogurt. Bummer. Well, I guess Emblem Sigurd might want it, yeah. But then, like, doesn't he just want Excel anyway? Because of the movements? Like, that's where I'm like, I feel like most of the time Excel is just, it will be fine. I kind of, like, I get Stillwater because we don't have an attack res Excel situation. You know? There's not a lot for that. And typically you want to null Panic on res and all that stuff. For anybody that would want high attack res buffs. Because they're doing damage based on the res and yada yada. I feel like the stat variants of certain skills don't apply broadly to everybody. Anything that wants an attack res buff versus something that wants an attack res buff are like very different in terms of what they're going to be played as. I feel like I'm going to be... I'm about to be the cautionary tale of why you don't pump a lot of orbs into a banner. If I legit burn a rack of orbs on this and I get 3 Gullveigs out of it. You know what I mean? Dude, we can do the triple. Nope. Avel? Like old school Avel? Like Sword Avel? Okay, can I complain about Forest real quick? I've been just ransacking through the Heroic Ordeal stuff. Earlier today, I had the time to do so. I was going through stuff. I burned through probably almost 100. Forest was the only one I had to give skill inheritance to actually let him do damage. Like, it was... Please don't be a 5-star read. Please don't be a 5... Okay, God. I saw a big dude and I got nervous. 4-star read's fine. For the record, I'm chill with that. 5-star? No. Not good. Oh, Mila. Oh, that's true, actually. Oh, that's true, actually. Some of the dragons that are defense-based mess with my brain a little bit. Because I'm so used to just seeing them as res tank. But there's a handful of them that really only care about defense. Please. Oh, Stronghold. Yeah, that's a good point, actually. Okay. I can honestly say this is the first non-focus that doesn't bother me. I'm totally fine with this. I'm good with that. If I can't get a Gullveig and I'm going to lose the 50-50 8 times out of 2, that is what I would consider a good pity break. Or a good non-focus, I guess, technically. Focus are also technically pity breaks. We're going to nitty-gritty it. But I am absolutely getting spanked on this. Just so everybody's on the same page. I'm washed. I'm outdated. I should just delete my freaking channel. I have no motion in anything I do anymore. I'm done. I'm drowning in a sea of failures over here. But getting an 8th in here is cool. That's pretty okay. And this is why I didn't go hard on the Brave banner. This is why no one should ever go hard on the Brave banners. Because they always come back more frequently, and there will come a time when you see them in a regular banner that you're not summoning for them on. Now, if I had a plus 10 8th in here already, I'd be pretty upset about that. But now it's like a fun little surprise. Like, oh, cool. Yeah. Please be a Gullveig. Please, for the love of God, be a Gullveig. Forced. It is wild to think that the heroic ordeals I have left are only 3 houses in Engage. So. We're so close to being done with them. Well, I guess it's not true anymore, because we got... Oh, jaw. I think the talking's catching up with me. It's not technically true, because we have Gullveig now. And Hreed. Bro. Okay. I literally have a Gullveig on my filter. Like, what else I need to do over here, man? What other gods do I need to make a sacrifice to? This is probably beyond dangerous and something I ought not do. Oh god, that's probably wicked loud. We did it. This is what success feels like. I love that. Oh, Satachi? Satachi's a Lucia girl now, or a guy now. Lucia is his girl now. There we go. Combining multiple sentences in my brain. Is it gonna break? Nah, it'll be fine. Trust. I told you, trust. Trust, bro. So maybe I have to move Gullveigs around every time to like make something work. I don't. I haven't figured out the. It's like I don't know what the puzzle is yet. 404 orbs is very appropriate though. Maybe if I merge one. Not in here. Okay, we're at 5 now. We're at +4. That's pretty doable. Wait, what are her stats? PM1 pumped this out, right? Surely he did. That's my goat. Oh shoot, Satachi responded to me. Should I tweet him back? I should tweet him back. Hold up. I don't know what to say. God, I'm such a loser. I'll respond later. I want to sound cool because it's Twitter. And like I don't want to embarrass myself or others that associate with me. PM1. I hate that I can't just search PM1 in Twitter and have it come up as Phoenix Master. Surely he tweeted out the Stataruskis, yeah? Maybe. Oh wait, he didn't. F. Did Oblivion do it? What did Satachi say? Satachi wants to know when. Because he tweeted a picture of he tweeted a picture from Halo ODST, and I just responded with lasso. And he said, "Brother, when?" And I'm like, I have a rough idea. Surely I can beat. Okay, why can I not find Oblivion? It has to be O or 0. Yeah, this is 0. Why can I not find my colleagues on Twitter.com? It's crazy. Okay, nobody has stats. Reply was soon. Wait, no, I got it. I'm gonna simply hit him with the monocle emoji. Yeah. And then, like, to know that I'm not mad at him, because I don't actually know what the monocle emoji is for. I just like the way it looks. Perhaps I do give people the wrong impression of me, because I act without actually knowing how others are intending to interpret me. You know what? Frankly, it doth not matter. It doth not matter, because we'll just use trait fruits to fine tune whatever. I don't know if she wants speed. Is my main beef, and that's what I was trying to figure out that whole time. But it doesn't matter. The monocle emoji is a thinking emoji. Bro, I saw the bulk and I was like, that's Gullveig. And then I was like, wait, it's not even colorless. A real roller coaster that I went through just now. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. We're gonna have to pull off some god tier level nonsense in order to get like 8 more Gullveigs. Wait, do I need 8? No, I don't need 8. We're at +4. We need 6. That is unlikely, truth be told. If I had one more 50-50s, I'd say it's very doable. But unfortunately, we've lost 5. And they have been spacious between. So we kind of just get effed in this process, unfortunately. Timetables? That's a great point, actually. Timetables. Indeed. Summer Gullveig? Summer Gullveig happened in under 1,000, I think. Or it was very close, too. I know Halloween Nagi was under 1,000. I think seasonals are more satisfying to +10 immediately, because you know they never come back right away. Like, I think personally, Legends, Mythic, Emblems, those are like the coolest hero types that they put out. But there's not a lot of hype around getting them immediately in my brain, in my way of thinking, because you're going to see them like every 90 days or so. This is like once a year, maybe twice. Summer Gullveig. Summer Gullveig happened. That one's on the channel. I can't. One of them is Lost to Time. I don't remember which one it was. I think it was Mythic. Was it Mythic or was it Brave? Oh, shoot. No, it was Brave, right? It was Brave, because that's what inspired the emoji. Oh, Chronico's coming through, baby. Chronico sent me stats. 49 speed. Ooh, we do want speed. It's a super boom. Alright, well, it's fine. As I say, we'll just... Plus, this means we get to keep our first Gullveig, and that's fun. We love being able to do that. It was one of the drinking streams. They were all drinking streams. I don't know how to properly work through this frustration I'm feeling. And the never-ending cycle of not getting the rate up. I hate everything right now. Okay, red is... Red is the safe option, right? Oh, thank God. Two Gullveigs? I'm at peace. I'm gonna burn this entire city to the ground. Okay, one Gullveig, and I spare humanity. I can't even get a 4-star. I can't. Oh, God, I'm so washed. I'm actually so washed. Bottom left ever lets me down now. Bottom left in my heart. In my heart. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. TBH. All right, come on. Come on, please. 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 I just saw you. 2-time, except it's actually the 7th time. Why even give me colorless stones, bro? Like, respectfully. Why even give me colorless stones? Please continue giving me color stones for what it's worth. Oh, thank God. I can confidently say the only good colorless pity break I got was Eichthenir. And that's mainly because he's only like 4 months old. No! Okay, well, I can't do green because that's just... That's a stressful nightmare that I don't want to deal with. Please just be a 3-star. Okay, it's fine. Everything gonna be all right. Hear me out. We ripped 3 Gullveig in the first ever triple Veg. Triple Veg's just a myth, anyway. So that's cool. Hope. Bro, colorless feels like butt when pulling. You know what I mean? You get no useful 3-star, 4-star inheritance like ever. Hey yo! Okay, that's the most I could do. I can't fully express just how busted my face feels right now. So y'all are just gonna have to take me on my word for that. Is it worth it for a Shez? For the Comet? Since I'm at focus? No, it's not. I'm pretty sure I don't need the Yunaka, right? It's 3 orbs. It's 3 orbs. That didn't help. I was thinking I could spare one of my rearmed copies for 3 orbs. That felt like a good deal. Alright, come on, Gullveig, back to back. Why can't we have anything nice ever? Why is everything always bad and never good? Please. Please? Matthew. Speaking of Resplendents, who y'all got on the next Resplendent? Who y'all got? Because we're getting Edelgard next, right? Dude. I messaged Satachi about something. I can't remember what it was. Oh, no, I just messaged him and was like, congrats on the Adel Resplendent. And he thought I was messing with him. He thought I was just messing with him. But I'm like, no. And he thought I dragged it on stream. I was like, no, I gave high praise. What the heck? That's wild. Ogma? Resplendent Xander? Base Olivia? Oh, wait, are we actually getting, how many dancers have we had? Was it just Azura? Or am I tripping? Have there been more? My God. Actually, it's luckier that you got a Thera because 4-star specials are much less rare than 5 stars at this rate. So actually, you're more lucky than you are unlucky. So says probability. Someone on Reddit, probably somewhere. I don't know. It's just what I imagine. I imagine someone from Reddit hate watching me and going all statistical analysis on why I'm actually lucky when I'm saying I'm unlucky. Oh, Ninian. Yeah. I forgot about Ninian. Oh, boy. Two, 3, 4, 5. We're halfway there. Technically, slightly over the hump a little bit. What do I have to do for you? What do I have to do? Tell me what I have to do for you. Huh? You want to be max level? Here you go. Drink up. You want a super boon? Bet. I got you. Somewhere. Under traits? Not interact. Traits. Traits. I got you. HP. Done. Did I put... Oh, I didn't put essence on everybody, did I? We just don't have a lot of aided essence, do we? Wait, does everybody have a florette, though? Oh, you don't have a florette. You have a florette. You don't have a florette. Okay, let's see if that helps us. Two-10. Reddit's busy discussing the dialogue of the paralogue. Why? Is it controversial? What happened? Did I miss something? I haven't actually read it yet. I haven't actually checked that part yet. I worry about completing the Tempest trial, then I go back and look at the lore. That's kind of what I do. I don't really worry about it before that. 3. My 3 favorite summon spots. Oh, the paralogue. Oh, damn. Wait. There's text to discuss? It's all just, I need this thing. I'm simping for the summoner. Yay, we won. That's the whole... Like, that's all of it. That's the entire interaction. What are we discussing? I don't know what we're discussing. I guess I found my second thing to talk about in my next therapy session. That's fun. What does this man even have, bro? Cantrip. Bro has cantrip. In 2025. If we are able to get a Gullveig quickly, I will not send a harshly worded email to the development team. I'll not do that. If we do not, I am going to send them a piece of my mind. Okay, what are we at? 220? Okay. Back to back Gullveigs. Starting now. It's like a baby trying to say dryer. Okay. Please. Please. She has one of the more ridiculous names, I think. Engaged Micaiah banner. You know, I can't remember if it's a YouTube or a Twitter account, but back in the day, I would always look forward to this one person who would obsessively upload Lucas content. Where it was just Lucas solo clears on literally anything and everything. And I feel like that's what the game is missing these days. The hardcore dedicated solo clear content. All right, come on. I'm dead inside. I'm actually dead inside, bro. Please. Smoke. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not 5. As I said, I'll be so happy when something drops that's... Ooh, okay. All right, everybody. Shut up. This is now serious business. We are officially in the end game. Oh my god. Bro. Bro. Come on. Come on, not like this. Please. Bro, I'm so washed. It ain't even like that anymore, man. Come on. Brother, can I at least get a freaking 4-star in this place? Can I at least get a freaking 4-star? Smoke it. Game is ass, y'all. I'm telling you. Ow. Face. Okay. Lock in. Speedrun. Benny with birds. I overcame Dark Souls, bro. I'm not gonna let a gacha game beat me. Okay? I stared hell itself in the face, brother. I think I'm a little 3% odds. Ooh. Okay. I'll laugh at that. Oh my god. Okay, well I need... Some... Okay. Come on. Please, for the love of Naga Incarnate, give me a Gullveig. That is not a Gullveig. That is damn near the opposite, I think. Small girl on horse. This is pain. This is pain incarnate. Oh my god. We're whale pulling now. We've hit that point. We're not even waiting for smoke. There's no anticipation. Zero anticipation. We don't care anymore. We want sweet, sweet gambling satisfaction. That's where we're at. Come on. I can't believe how lucky I am to get a 4-star special. Because, see, when it's a 4% chance of a 5-star focus and a 4% chance of a 5-star, that's an 8% chance of a 5-star. And this is the thing they don't tell you. A 4-star special rate is 2.94. So realistically, I'm like 3 times over odds on that. I'm just so lucky is the thing that they don't tell you. No one ever tells you. Bottom left, top right. These are my spots. Boom! Dorothy. Okay. 2-time, possibly the 8-time at this point. I've lost count. And track of pretty much anything. How many Leonardos have I gotten at this point? It's too many. Incalculable. Okay, these are not my favorite spots. Oh my god, I'm so lucky. That's crazy. Oh my god. Bro. If just 3 of the 4-star specials I've gotten were an actual 5-star, I'd be in such a better position. Even if they weren't focused, man. If it's another elfin, I swear to God, I will break my tablet. Just another Lena. Natch. Naturally. Alright. Fuck it. We're going all in. We go all in. The hopeful days of saving back for Dragon past us. That's a next week problem for me. That's a birthday problem for me. I'm in the here and the now. I'm ready to pop 4 Gullveigs and 80 orbs. Starting with this one. I haven't had any cool call-out moments. I've had no opportunity for that tonight. Which feels bad. Just on principle. You know? Oh my god. If I see one more forest, man. I feel like I've seen the same 8 characters an insurmountable amount of times at this point. And I've just grown a deep resentment for all of them. Unjustly. Frankly. If it's not a Rye, it's a Chad. Bro. I pretty much have, yeah. Yeah, it's true, actually. Please. 1. That's 1. That's 1. Can we get 2? Can we go for the back-to-back 2-time top right? Bald. It's a bald guy. We got a bald guy. We did not get the legendary back-to-back. We got the bald guy. A fate which will come for us all someday. But we got 1. I'm gonna be real though. I am doubtful that we get the remaining copies we need in 50 orbs. I'm gonna say that's pretty unlikely. Not impossible. There exists a world in which it could happen. I don't think I'm currently living in it, which is the main issue at present time. So. Chad, how's our mood? Are we sad? Are we happy? Are we bummed? How are the vibes? How are the vibes for everybody? My face hurts a little bit. But we're trucking through. We're doing all right. They're not going to do another Brave for Resplendent after Alucard, right? Don't they split them up usually? 1 or 2 between? God, I hope it's Petrine. We're getting 2. I'd hope the summoning would go better. Same, actually. Same, actually. Bummed out for me and neutral. Okay, well, don't let me bring the... Don't let this shoddy luck bring the vibes down. It's the weekend, baby. Damn it, Rebecca. Damn it, Rebecca, not now. Now is not the time, Rebecca. Okay. Gullveig, much more of a bottom right kind of gal. You know? Not much of a bottom lefter. Not one with the church, typically, Gullveig. Not many associate her in that capacity, anyway. I can't say the same for her. We're well past 1,000 orbs. I think I had like 1,050 to start. The question is, are we going to have more than 3? And I think the answer is we probably go one more circle, and there's not even a colorless stone. But just to be safe, just to be abundantly safe,
An opening.
let us just grab a couple extra real quick.
The task.
Bro, this is ridiculous. This is too many Gullveigs, man. This is too many Gullveigs doing Gullveig things. Crazy.
To the sea. Delightful.
Oh, did I hit the... I think I nicked the dialogue. Oh! Well, that's unfortunate. Oh. Well.
It is time.
That's unfortunate. How many do we have? We should do a tally real quick just to make sure. Okay, there we go. We have a save now, which is relatively crucial.
Rest your eyes.
Dude, yawning hurts.
Emblem engage.
Okay, this will put us at 20, right? I am anticipating being able to do probably 2 more circles. Because as I said, I think there's a high likelihood there's just not even a colorless option on here. Oh, never mind. I'm a filthy liar. I have seen Lucina's cousin so many times now. The joke there is that Saul kind of looks like Lucina. Is the hair. They have similar hair color. So they're like cousins. Okay. If we get 3, we're cooked. If we get 2, we're fine. Trust. 1. Top right. Please take us home. And it's an underwhelming Priscilla. How tragic. Actually, wait, hold on. Let me check. Ayo. Our weekly play point prize. 7. That is not a lot. However, I have 1,700 still. Which I think means... All right. Against... Gullveig's here. Against my better judgment... we're going to redeem some points. Because part of me still believes that this can happen. It's just back to back to back to back 3% chance, right? Easy. Shout out. Oh, wait, what's happening? Elroy with 50 gifted. What the frick? Wait, that's so many. What the hell? Holy crap. That is insanely generous. I appreciate that. Holy cow. Dude, 50 at one time is so many. 50 in general is just a big number. Yo, shout out. Ah, my tooth. Fuck. I'm getting sensitivity in my teeth back, it feels like. Elroy, thank you for the 50 gifted. God damn. That's such a good name. Unacceptable Lobster is such a good name. Shout out. All right. I apologize for the delay. We are... I have to like open it on my phone and all this stuff. It's the whole thing. Okay, so now I should be able to pop back in here.
Fire Emblem Heroes.
Yep. Love it when that happens. All right. While the members roll. I really need to use that free poll. It was fun for a while. Okay. Two. We would have been fine. Or no, we wouldn't have been fine, actually. Yo, DJ Squirtle? On the 1s and 10s? Dude, some people's names are so good. Admittedly, like, so we multi-stream, right? We're on Twitch and we're on YouTube. I feel like Twitch usernames are typically a little bit better than YouTube. Take me away. But like sometimes YouTube usernames, they bring fire. And Elroy with a 54 months. God damn. Elroy's threatening to spend money if I get the Gullveigs. Yo, that's crazy. F. Auto link to Google account moment. Yeah. Like, I think one of the more interesting experiences you got, because I was streaming on Twitch. I was one of the first affiliates over there when they introduced that program. And when I started streaming on YouTube, my channel hadn't really popped off at that point either. But like, I just see Dave Smith type in a comment in chat. It's like, oh, that's different. Shout out Dave Smith though. Appreciate the view. Okay. Okay. It's not helpful. I got excited because there was smoke. All right, how many of these blasted things do we need? Okay, we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're at +6 technically. Upon technicality, we are at +6. Believe. There's no hope. This might be the last circle, y'all. This might be the last one. I don't think we get 4. We got 1. Come on. I'm not gonna look. A Dwyer. Do we risk the biscuit? Is the question. Yeah, I'll YOLO. I'll YOLO. Okay, this is officially it. We got 2 left. And thus, we went out with a whimper and not with a bang. Sag. So we burned about 1,100 orbs. Like, it pretty close to that. I think half the Gullveigs we got were Spark or Focus Charge. The other half were we just got lucky. We simply got lucky. Amen. Amen to that. But you know what? Overall, could have been worse, I think. I think generally it could have been worse. There were redeeming moments. There could have been 0 redeeming moments. We at least had some redeeming moments. And I think that's what our takeaway should be. Also, this was wildly expensive for a suboptimal outcome. But I look forward to using her. And Conjuring Breath is cool. And it's Gullveig, so like, what's not to love about that? I'm set for Arena, dude. I've had so many duos come through this year that like my Arena score is just busting at this point. So that's hype. It does concern me though with Mythic Gullveig's Refine that's coming up. Whenever that be. Show When a Hero Rises and you'll get a free copy. On God, I'm gonna campaign for that. I just so y'all are fully aware. Not that I got motion like that anyway, but I'm gonna unabashedly do this. You know, Reddit made this happen. I was not the Gullveig guy until that title got thrust upon me, and now I am, and I'm owning it. I will be the embodiment that they never wish. They are gonna wish they had not awoken the bear. Okay, metaphorically speaking. I'm a human. I'm a person. But yeah, double special. Actually, what does that look like? We hippie hop in here real quick. What does that look like? Did this happen already? No. This is later this month, I think, right? Oh, we're getting a calendar soon too, aren't we? Next couple days, probably. Okay. So I'm assuming they're gonna do some shenaniganery and have these two double share. That would be my guess. She may be back as soon as January, honestly. I could see them doing that. Big summer for Black Friday. Yeah, they typically do that, right? And it's usually 3 houses, which I guess we have 1. Just the 1. Oh man, I don't know. Double specials are also really bad to me. Like, I think in the grand scheme of things, I think double specials have maybe treated me the worst. Like, the story behind my +10 spring Ethune. I needed 2 Micaiahs, Festival Micaiahs. She was sharing with Ethune. I had no Ethune. I had a +10 Ethune before I had my 2 Micaiahs that I needed. Because I'm so bad at 50/50s, bro. I feel like I get 5 stars pretty quickly most of the time. I just lose 50/50s a lot, I think. So when I don't lose 50/50s, it's like, oh my god, that's like insanely fast max merging. How did you do that? But I feel like my 5-star pull rates are pretty high in general. So I have a hard time, like, actually complaining. Candidly, I will yuck it up for camera sometimes, for content. You know, who wouldn't? But I feel like my luck 90% of the time is above average on the whole. Most of the time I don't have average luck. I think most of the time I have pretty good luck. A small percentage of the time I have really bad luck. And it's moments like that where I'm like, fuck this game. Ow. And in those moments I get real salty. I can't really be too upset about this. Like it went pretty well overall. I think just colorless is painful. You know? And it sucks to pull on. I got so many 4-star specials, bro. I got too many. Too many 4-star specials. We did get Eighthanier. And we did get our first Boyd also. Which was kind of a hype moment. So, like, that's pretty cool. Where'd he go? Boyd. I marked him, didn't I? Oh, there he is. There. Let's upgrade. Probably should have leveled him first, actually. Now that I'm in hindsight, I've thought about that. All right, so now how are we looking? I think we only added 5, right? Yeah, we added 5. All right. we did get Leonardo. Yes, this is true. You don't get a lot of fodder? Maybe that's why I always have excess fodder. It's just because I don't get what I'm after. I lose a lot of 50-50s. Maybe that's what the problem is. Well, I can confidently say that this whole standee gimmick, actual butt, like legitimate butt, does not work. 1 out of 10. Because 0 is not an option. It's a lot of eggs, though. I meant to do these. Seeing as how we got them unlocked now. When does this go away? 30-day? We'll see. She will be back. Maybe if the winter banner preview is like super boring, then I'll check that out. Might hop back in. I might hop back in for my birthday next week too. I don't know. I'm not really sure what we're doing for stream on that. I kind of want to do like a Spectrum situation. So we may just do like a 5 or 6 hour stream and just hop around on some different stuff. So we'll see. But plenty of time. Plenty of time. I'm not exactly hurting for arena scores, so it's not like I need an immediate plus 10. But it's Gullveig. What can I say? But we'll see. I'm much more hyped about winter banners than I am ninja banners. Ninja banner is usually a flop. It's kind of wild because typically October, November's are real lulls for me. I usually don't care, and I thought there was a chance maybe that Heimdall would be in November, but she ended up being in October. I was like, oh, cool. All right, cool. So I got hit pretty hard last month, and then this month is not starting off in a chill manner either. So, I'm hoping that like everything is just easy breezy December or January. I'm also kind of hopeful that they don't do desert theme again in January, but I don't know. I had so much hope when they brought back the summer festival, like the Yukata banner stuff. I was really hoping they bring back pirates this year. They didn't. Not in the way I was hoping. I technically got Halloween pirate Ranulph, so that was cool. Not the same, but like, you know, kinda. I'm always very hopeful that they will take some of these in my opinion, kind of tired themes and just pick something unexpected instead. But I have to assume that they're eventually, not unlike the elemental tribe banner stuff, they're eventually going to run out of deserts, right? I mean, I guess they could revisit and just add new characters, but I guess they could have done that for the tribe stuff too. So that doesn't really make a huge difference. So I don't know. We'll see. I feel like Desert Banner is literally just a bikini banner in January, so I don't anticipate them doing away with that. Because, you know, I don't imagine they will move the fan servicey heavy banners away because they probably make more money that way. But we'll see. Even if they like reuse the kind of tired themes, at least if the alts look very different, I'm down, I guess. I'm not happy about it, but like I'm more down than I would be under other circumstances. But like sometimes there's a theme, like a special heroes banner, and the alts look very similar to like existing outfits and stuff, and it's just like, oh, okay, that's. Yeah. The picnic banner was goated. I think Tea Time is like the spiritual successor of Picnic. But talking about Lumera, we have a Lumera. Are you talking about Fallen Lumera? Fallen banner I kind of give a pass to because it's like it's basically just the regular hero, but like Shadow Realm affied. Hot Springs Fate banner on papers, infinite money glitch. Yeah. Yeah. Iz finds a way, man. That's all I'll say about that. They're real good about snatching the fumble from the first place pedestal. In a lot of things that they do, unironically. But I think that's gacha games in general. The kind of unknown variable that we're dealing with is did Fortune's Weave have a did it have a date? Or was it literally just 2026? I think it was just 26, right? It's just 26. I mean, they could drop that as soon as January. I don't know if they would. But they could. It is possibility. This description was provided by the publisher. The Heroic Games have begun a brand new entry in the Fire Emblem series set to enter the arena. Coming to Switch 2 in 2026. Wow. Thank you, publisher. Super helpful. Peggy 12? Isn't Peggy isn't that Europe? Isn't that the Europe set? Or is Peggy NA? I thought it was Europe though. Only Hot Springs can. Dude, you know, low-key, you know the banner we never got for Three Houses that I was genuinely shocked we never did? We never got the sauna banner. Like, it was right there. It literally was right there. They didn't do it. They'll throw them in any other fan service situation, but not that one. When it was built into the game canonically. Crazy. White Heron Cup? Yeah. Yeah. I was always really hopeful that would happen too. We kind of got glimpses of it with certain characters. But yeah, end of the day is what it is. Peggy is Europe's ESRB. Okay, that's what I thought. I'm trying to remember who does the. I guess it could be their Europe division. So it wouldn't be weird to have a Peggy rating initially. I think Xenoblade does that, or did that back when Xenoblade. Allegedly, that series is over. Did we ever get a non-brave Three Houses Lord banner with post-time skip outfits? No. Which is a bummer. Because time skip is pretty fire. Oh wait. Was Hilda Three Hopes? Hold up. Was Hilda Three Hopes? I feel like she was. Ascended Hilda. Are you Three Hopes? Yeah. Okay. Then no, I don't think we did. Sad. I'm really annoyed that a lot of the Three Houses banners initially were just school outfits. So it was really just like copy paste outfit with different head. Which made me sad. Ingrid is also Three Hopes. Oh, what about Marianne? Where are you? Do we count that? Do we count rearm Marianne? Oh. Clear it. I think that's literally the only other one I can think of. Dude, how do we not have more Manuela ults? That's criminal. And what's his name? I don't even think he's in the game yet. Yeah, I think that's it. So Fallen. Oh wait, what's to do? Oh, he's Three Houses. Okay, I thought he was Three Hopes for whatever reason. So yeah, like Fallen, and occasionally rearms. If your name is Marianne. Other than that, nothing really. Ow. All right, gamers. My face hurts. Respectfully, my face hurts. And I don't think I got a lot of talking left in me. So I think here's as good a place to call it as any. But I appreciate y'all being here. Appreciate the company and enthusiasm and well-wishing support. Hopefully I'll wake up tomorrow and my face is not swollen or whatever. Whatever happens here. Done with dental work for a while though, at least. Thank God. Knock on wood. Yeah, I'll try and be live in the morning with some Halo stuff. If not, the afternoon. The goal is to try and do nostalgic Saturday mornings again. Ideally. But we may have to run into town for some stuff. But I'll let y'all know. Anyway. Appreciate it. Have a good one. Happy weekend. Start thinking about Thanksgiving. Never too late. Or never too early. It's never too early, bro. Turkey. Alright, I'm out of here. Appreciate y'all. Have a good one. I'll see you in the next one. See you later. Bye-bye.